Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your another session of your lesson number 8, Motion. Children, today is the fifth part of this lesson. Children, today I am going to teach you equation of motion by graphical method. The uniform accelerated motion of a body is described by three equations, and these equations are known as equation of motion. When a body is moving from a particular point A to particular point B at that particular time, during this particular time, we can describe the motion of the object with the help of three equations. So children, in our upcoming topics, we will be studying about these equations. Okay, what are these equations? Let us understand. The relationship between the initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration and time is known as the first equation of motion, or it is also known as equation for velocity time relationship, and it is given by v is equal to u plus at. Children, I hope you remember the previous concepts. Initial velocity means the velocity by which an object is moving in the given time. Final velocity means after the completion of that particular time t, what is the velocity? That is the final velocity. Rate of change of velocity is known as acceleration. T is the time. The second relationship talks about the relationship between the distance, initial velocity, time and the acceleration. And this equation is also known as position time graph. It is given by s is equal to ut plus half at square. Children, the third equation talks about the relationship between the initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration and the distance. So, and this equation is also known as position velocity relationship, and it is given by v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Now, children, this is the graph that we will be using. This is the same graph which we will be using to find and to equate all the three equations of motion. Right? Now children, what are the things that you need to remember in this particular graph? Now this graph is a velocity time graph. On the x-axis we find the time, and on the y-axis is the velocity. Now O is the point where velocity and the time meets, and children, the point O usually refers to 0. And here in this particular graph, what you need to remember is that the body was initially not at rest. That means u is not equal to 0. The body is already in motion, and at a particular point A, right, its velocity will be called as the initial velocity. Right? Now, an object, it travels from point A and reaches a point B in the given time t. Right, children? So, OA refers to the initial velocity, that is the u. CB refers to the final velocity. Right? OA initial velocity, CB final velocity. Right? So children, how much velocity has increased? How we will find out? Let me give you a very simple example. Children, when you were in 5th standard, your weight was around 30 kilogram. Now you are in 9th standard, your weight is approximately 45 kilogram. So your weight has increased, right? How much your weight has increased? It has increased by 15 kilogram. How did you find out? The final weight minus the initial weight, right? So here, what is the initial velocity, children? OA refers the initial velocity. What is the final velocity? CB refers to the final velocity. So how much is the velocity that has increased? Final velocity minus the initial velocity, right? BD is actually the velocity that has increased. But how do we find it numerically? Final velocity minus initial velocity. That is v minus u in a given time t. So children, let's move ahead. Okay. This graph which I have shown you was of a uniform accelerated motion of a body. Let us consider the initial velocity as u and the final velocity as v. Okay. Now, children, the line segment AB is actually also representing the acceleration which is produced. Okay. So, the acceleration of the body, how do we find it? Is equal to the rate of change of velocity divided by time taken. In my previous topic, I have already taught you children what is meant by acceleration. So acceleration is rate of change of velocity with respect to time. So what is the velocity change here children? Bd, right? And what is the time? T, right? But we do not have the value of Bd. So how do we find it? We find it by subtracting Cb minus OA. So it happens to be A is equal to V minus U upon T, or this equation can also be written as AT is equal to V minus U, or it can also be referred as V is equal to U minus AT, and it is also known as velocity time relationship or velocity time graph. Children, this is just a simplified graph that I have taken so that you understand it. Draw this graph and try to locate all those points which I had been showing you, O, A, B, C, D point, and the given time t. Children, I hope you have understood the first equation of motion. I'm trying to put the content in such a way that you are able to understand with the help of videos. I'm taking now onwards children, I'll be taking a very small topic every day. Please go through it again and again and practice it again and again. These all are important concepts that are asked in the exams. I hope you enjoyed the topic for today. Thank you children.